Huh. Right now, your money story is being rewritten. And if you found this video today, if you found this video in this moment, then this is what is going on when it comes to your finances and when it comes to your money story that you are currently writing right now. So, if you are confused, if you are wondering, you know, what the heck is happening with your finances and stuff like that, you're not alone. We're going through a lot of different times right now. Times are a lot different, a lot more different than they, used to be during the, 2020, 2023, stuff like that. So you realized sometime recently, you realized that you were ready to have more. You were ready to open yourself up to more. And you took the emotional leap there, which is a good thing. However, you went full in with emotions, which is also, I guess, a good thing. However, you have to realize that when it comes to our finances, when it comes to money, when it comes to attracting wealth into our life, a lot of us have a lot of baggage. Growing up, we've been told that money doesn't grow on trees, and, rich people are crooked or frauds or scammers or whatever the case may be. And so we hear that growing up, and when we charge at something with our emotions and we leave our intellect behind, there's no balance there. There has to be a balance between your intellect and your emotions. So what does that mean on a practical note for you? That means that whenever you're thinking about having more money, feel that reality as true. However, your thought process controls your emotions. So if you lead with your emotions, then you are leading with your body. Your body is your subconscious mind. Your body is the seat of your emotions. And a lot of us have programs that go beyond our intellectual, logical explanation of our life with money. So we may be thinking rich, but we're not feeling rich. And that is where that pit in your stomach comes from. Even when you're thinking positive and you have a sinking feeling, that's because a thought creates an emotion. Emotion creates a thought. An emotion creates a thought because it releases, a certain chemical, or dopamine, or cortisol. And so if you're feeling cortisol, you're going to attract thoughts that in the past have created more cortisol, and it creates a loop. You see, so when you lead with your emotions, a lot of the time we're leading with a subconscious program that's not desirable. But right now, your money is being worked. You're working on it. You're the gardener, you're the farmer. And you're feeling a little disappointed because you've planted a lot of seeds, but you've only gotten one fruit. So you're bored. You're bored and you're unsure and you want more. And that makes sense because you have put a lot of intention on what you want. But you have to realize that in 3D reality, things take time. They take time to grow. When you plant a seed in the ground, it takes time to grow. There is no reality where it just grows quicker. It just grows when it's supposed to grow. When a woman is pregnant, it takes time. It takes 9 months or whatever to grow that baby. You can't rush the process. If you rush the process, it's not pretty. And the energy And we're going to get oracle on these to confirm a few things, but the energy that you are going towards right now, the money story that is being rewritten for you right now, is that you are going to be a confident, balanced individual. You're going to learn to balance your emotions and also balance your intellect. And you are going to bring those together. And when you do, money is going to start to flow into your life easier because you have reprogrammed successfully your subconscious, which is your body, and you also have reprogrammed your mind, which controls your emotions. So, Adam, I've been trying to manifest money for 3 years now, and it hasn't showed up in my life. Well, my friend, that may be true, but when it comes to money and when it comes to manifesting more money, a lot of us, like I said, have a lot of baggage. And because of that baggage, we don't realize that we have programs that are holding us back. So you have to realize that if you don't change something about yourself, life won't change. Perfect way to look at it. Look at your life right now. Forget the past, forget the future. Just look at it right now, from this moment right now. Everything that you have received up until this point right now is because of the personality, because of your thoughts, because of how you think, because of how you feel, because of how you act. All of those have created this situation right now. So, if you keep thinking the same way, day in and day out, feeling the same way, day in and day out, and acting the same way, day in and day out, you are just going to get more of the same. It doesn't matter if you think positive for a few days. You have to literally create and become somebody new. So, like I said, you started this journey because you wanted more money. You realized that you deserve money. You realize that you can have it, and you got behind the idea of that, and it feels good. But like I said, your emotions are your subconscious. And when we think about having more money or having more wealth or abundance in our life, we are running off of the subconscious program. It just is what it is. So you have to release the program. And the only way to do that is by becoming somebody new. And the easiest way to do that is to figure out what you want in your life. Anything, it doesn't matter. I'm not here to judge you about what you want or what you don't want in your life. Whatever that is, you pick what you want in your life and you ask yourself, what would that version of me think right now, feel right now, and act right now in my situation right now, meaning with your bank account, with your income, and with your life choices? What would that millionaire version of you take your situation? How would they handle it? And that is what you have to lean towards every day. Have you heard the phrase, use it or lose it? It's the same thing when it comes to your mind. So if you keep thinking the same way, feeling the same way, acting the same way, and you create that loop, you are going to keep using the same neural pathways, and they're going to become super highways. However, if you stop that, stop giving energy to those thoughts, stop giving energy into those feelings, and instead feel and project the person that you are trying to become instead in your situation right now, and you start to fire neurons in that direction, the old ones over time start to wither away. You know that phrase, neurons that fire together wire together. And so you have to start firing the neurons, start firing the emotions, start firing the thoughts of who you are trying to become. And that is how you create your reality. But before you go, if you can like the video, if you'd be so kind, and let's figure out, let me move these out of the way. So I get kind of distracted sometimes. So I don't know if you can see these. I don't know if this is a good idea, putting it on black on black. Well, this one has 2. So if you pick the middle one, you're getting 2. This is what you need to project, or you need to affirm, or even comment down below whichever one of these that you pick. So go ahead, pick 1, 2, or 3. Well, if you pick 3, because I'm weird, I go out of order. People feel lucky to know me. Comment that down below. People feel lucky to know me. If you pick number 2, well, there's 2 here. So I deserve good things, and my life is supposed to go well. And I'm actually trying a new camera angle, so I can't even see if could you imagine if the camera wasn't even on? I can't even see it. Anyway, we pick number 1. Everything that I touch turns to gold. So before I record more, I better go check the camera angle. Thank you so much for joining me. Subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day pretty much. And catch you. Oh, before you go, if you can check out the pinned comment, if you're trying to reprogram your mind for success or sudden wins or anything like that, we made it super easy for you. Check out the pinned comment. And also check out the description where we are partnered with Gaia. And you can use Gaia to reprogram your mind. It has so many good things on there, so many good people, so many wonderful shows that help you reprogram your mind. So check it out. It's a 7-day free trial. Can't lose anything. And catch you when we align. Once again, thank you for watching.